What's good, everybody? It's your boy James J.
Start over. And 3, 2, 1. You should actually turn the music down there. But all good. Let's go. Go.
I'ma make it, got no time to be wasting. I got work to do. Do it up, I'ma make it. All you niggas is hating. Watch me make it through. Do it up, I'ma make it. Got no time to be wasting. I got work to do. Do it up, I'ma make it. All you niggas is hating. Watch me make it through.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy James J. And you are now watching your favorite talk show, Talking Shit About Shit, the podcast where we have fun, get lit, and thank God while we're doing it, man. Do I have to say who we have on the show?
I think so, nigga.
I feel so. But I'm just saying, everybody know your face. You are the man.
I grew a beard and they confused me like 10 other niggas.
Okay, well, we definitely gonna say it. We got MARLON WAYANS on the show.
And there's 4 other niggas that look just like me that you could actually confuse me with.
Confusing. It's okay, but we know MARLON WAYANS. When
You wearing all this white, I feel like I died and went to ghetto heaven.
Oh, thank you. Oh, shoot. They say, is there a heaven for a G? You know?
Not wearing linen, nigga.
Hey, we cleaning the mug in this mug. You best believe. We gonna go to heaven clean. Oh, check out the shoes. Oh, you ain't see. Oh, they white, all white. The bottom is only black.
John Witherspoon called from heaven and said, "Tell that nigga give me my shoes."
Oh man, you got pop, sugar pop. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get. All right, man. So just like, what's going on, man? Cause you decided to come on the show, and I was shocked on that. So what's
One
going
nigga
on?
you begged me.
Yeah, I did.
And I'm a sucker for pity.
I did.
And I was like, I gotta do it.
I
was like, no.
I was like, bro, please.
I don't want your dick sucking. I'm just gonna do
Ain't
the
nobody
show.
edit. Nah. I said I jerk it. That's about it. Let's go ahead and be real. I said I jerk it. I didn't say I suck it. I said I jerk
left
it.
the center.
Yeah. I said I jerk it. That's it. But I thank you for being on the show, man. Like real talk. Usually we start off with my favorite segment. This is the first segment. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it who watches the show. And it's called The Drink of the Week. I'm actually going to put the real air horns in.
Can we end with the drink of the week?
Oh, can we end with it?
Let's end with it. I want to do it different.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. He's big. We're gonna go into the second segment.
Yeah, I
not
want
the
to
first
end with
segment.
it. What about like the drink?
Okay.
And that's a long, awkward silence. Like,
Yeah.
it's like 15 minutes to be like, I hate this nigga that made this drink.
Right.
I really hate you after I had the drink. Like, yeah, man, that was good.
No, and I'm completely fine with that, man. All right, we're gonna go into our second segment, which is now our first segment for my man MARLON WAYANS, which is called the Guest Spotlight. This is where I ask you 5 questions about just you and like what you're going through in your industry. All right, ready? Okay. First question: what has been the biggest obstacle that you had to face during your career?
Sure. The biggest obstacle is probably, and always going to be one thing, the recreation of the artist that you set out to be. Everybody starts out and has a vision of what they want to be. And then all these things happen that kind of suck away all the things that you hope to be. And then you have to, it's called failure. And you have to continue to work to be back to the artist that you always hope to be, only to meet more failure, and you dig a deeper hole for yourself. And what I've learned is to recreate yourself is harder than creating yourself, because in recreation you always have to strip yourself of everything that you was, only to put yourself back together as a better version of the artist that you once was. So I say that because my whole career has been the recreation. And one day when I get where I'm trying to be, I know I made it because I did the work several times over, and I know the artist that I am, because I did the work to recreate myself over 30 times. I fucked you up.
You really, oh my God.
I only made you pitch yourself in this white ass outfit.
A little bit.
I fucked your whole life.
No, but it's good. I'm holding my bladder.
So I can't pick one thing.
Okay.
You know, my whole career has been, I was supposed to be Batman and Robin when I was 20.
Right.
It didn't happen. I learned how to write movies and produce movies. And Don't Be a Menace. And then I wound up doing, what's the last show? I did Wayans Brothers, and I did, what's the next movie? Above the Rim. Yeah. And I did Six Man. Six Man didn't do well. What's next? We tried Census. It didn't do well. What's next? When they took Scary Movie from us. So after we did Senseless, I got an opportunity to do Requiem for a Dream. I did it. Great, heralded. After that, I did Scary Movie.
Yeah.
I'm on the track to be that dude. Scary Movie 2 takes over my life. It does okay.
Yeah.
Once again, they stripped the project from us. What do? I recreate White Chicks, Little Man.
I'm so sorry.
After
White
that,
Chicks,
you come again.
one of my favorite movies ever. When that on the toilet scene.
Well, because you are Terry Crews in that movie.
I'm Terry
You
Crews.
have a fascination for white women. And it's okay to let it out. Don't tell your wife. Just own it. Okay. You know, any that wears teal shorts and a white shirt. It means no judgment. So basically, I've learned the art of recreation, and that creates the artist. If the joke don't work, I go, I gotta, ooh. It doesn't make me stop doing the joke, it makes you go, all right, there's something in this, people are listening. And over time, I keep working that joke, and the joke that bombs becomes a joke that kills everything. So don't be afraid to do the work. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Great first answer. Great.
Jules in the bedroom at a weird party.
He fucked my whole head up. Like, oh my God. Okay.
Why we have a nigga on the bed? This is weird.
Okay, go. We trying. Hey, this ain't a big budget.
I ain't judging nigga. We know.
Hey.
Nigga, we know.
I'm trying here.
Don't. This nigga own it.
I got it.
One day when you actually get the studio,
Yeah.
it'll probably be because of this interview. I won't have your studio. All right, go.
Okay. All right. Second question. What has been the biggest accomplishment that you've had in your career?
My biggest accomplishment lies outside of my career. My church.
That's what's up.
Career, I always feel like there's no greatest accomplishment. I think the fact that I've been able to work with my brothers, or as long as I work with my brothers and take care of our family is an accomplishment. I feel like the fact that I wound up having to go on my own and still being relevant 30 years after I started is an accomplishment. And all those little things in between, to me, I don't count those because that's getting petty. Because I'm looking at superstardom. Once I get there, then we can talk about what's the greatest thing I've accomplished. Working my way to become a superstar is the greatest accomplishment, and that's compilation of all the work that
I understand. Look, you're saying out of everything, you're saying you're still working towards being a superstar.
Guaranteed it. I'm coming.
And
I've been a star a long time, superstar.
oh my God. Like,
It's coming, and when it happens, don't be like, oh, where did this guy come from? I've been here 30 years, just getting better, recreating myself.
man. Oh man. All right. Third question. Which is better, comedy or acting, and why?
I love them both. asking me to choose what brother I love the most, I can't pick. I love comedy. I love acting because it allows me to just kind of lay off the punch and just be.
Yeah.
And just live truthfully in a different circumstance.
Right.
As a character. I love comedy because I feel like it's harder, it's more of a challenge, because you have to live truthfully in a given circumstance like an actor. But then you gotta be a character. And then you gotta be funny, which requires energy. It requires you to be a writer as well in order to make it funny. So I love the challenge of comedy, but I do love acting too. You ask me some economist ass questions.
I'm asking you these questions because I couldn't come with the same old questions. Like, you know, I gotta come with something different.
Yeah, I think we should start doing more interviews in a weird bedroom.
Yeah.
While there's music going on.
Yeah. It
This
would
should be your MO.
Huh?
This should be your MO.
Think about it. Hey, he's made it this
Just
far. I'm just saying.
Call it a weird party and an interview. That's it.
It was not meant to be this, but you know, sometimes the Lord blesses you. And sometimes you gotta take his blessing as it comes.
If he bless you, you have a different colored pair of shoes on. But let's just continue this.
Hey, fuck what y'all talking about. My shit's hard. Hey, what you mean?
White shoes and black bottoms. I'm so confused.
You know, it's all white, they just black. But you know what I mean. All right. Question 4. Is it true that you have to change yourself in order to be accepted in the entertainment industry?
No. There's a word, and it's called integrity. I don't change me for no fucking body.
Right.
I'm me. If you fuck with what I'm doing, great. If not, if I feel I need to change me, I'll change me.
Yeah.
But I'm not changing me for you. But at the same time, I practice being a great human being. Right. I practice being a loving, giving, honorable, honest, just man.
Yeah. And
from that, you're asking me to drop any of those 4 things that I named. Fuck you and fuck your project. I'm not changing who I am. I'm a man of his word. If I do a project, I'm never going to change it. I think that's why my audience loves me, because I'm always just going to be a real nigga. Yeah. And it's called integrity. I will evolve, I won't change. I won't change me to gain anything. By filling myself with more of me and growing and evolving, I'm actually changing the perspective of me by myself, not because somebody forced me to do it. That's organic change. I fucked your head up.
the answers get better and better, and I hate you for that.
You need these lessons more than the audience, apparently.
Thank you. I do. I am the game he's
Oh,
going
I think
into.
what's the last question?
The game he's into, I'm trying to get into. So I'm thanking you for these answers because I really need them. And I thank you. Really.
And you're a stylist.
Hey,
we'll
bitch,
talk
I'm
about
fresh.
that.
You playing. What, Lennon? Get your shit up, young boy.
You look like a stud in a lesbian relationship.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Them stuff be having the mouth though, so fuck you.
All right, whatever.
All right, last question. What would you say to any person that wants to be in the entertainment industry?
I'd ask them a question first.
Okay.
Are you willing to fail? Are you willing to take rejection? Are you willing to work your ass off for nothing? Are you willing to grow in every aspect of your art that you possibly could grow in? From writer to actor, producer to director, to learning to be a student consistently until the day you learn how to teach and you're gonna get back? Are you willing to tell people yes when they say no? Are you willing to believe in yourself? Are you willing to give blood, sweat, and tears into something that may never happen? Are you willing willing to sacrifice your smile to make others smile? And most of all, are you willing to dare to dream and do the work tomorrow making it happen? And yeah, you should do this. But if not, stay your ass home. You should just work. And you have to be the strongest force ever in order to make it. Nobody can break you. You have to be an unbreakable soul. Learn to be an unbreakable soul. And every time they told me no, I found a way to say yes. And one day, everything I thought that I could be or I dreamt to be, I'm going to be in spite of the obstacles that were presented in front of me. Because I had the passion, the will, the determination to be what I dreamt to be. So I'm living my dream. If you want to live your dream like that, come on, come do it. If not, stay your ass home. This shit is real.
My God. He's the all of our questions. He's found a way to fuck my head up, and I thank you because it's only inspired me to do more. Like I feel like I'm doing a lot, but now I just feel like I'm not doing enough.
When you don't live your purpose, we die one day.
Yeah.
Your last moment, you don't worry about the shit that you did. You worry about the shit you didn't do that you dreamt to do. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want any regret. Go live your dream.
Amen.
Don't just dream. Don't sleep. Go live your dreams. It's a great life. I love what I'm doing. And if you want to be happy in your soul, follow your dreams and never stop.
Y'all hear that?
Never dress like this nigga. Billy Ocean's wardrobe.
Hey, tell Billy Ocean he got to stop. This
Zone
hey,
video.
Also, young nigga, you better understand. And I'm still fresh. You better understand. All right.
Right.
We're gonna go into the next segment.
What's the segment?
Next segment is called Nigga. The nigga segment, it's just about what's going on in pop culture.
Come on.
And you know what we're gonna talk about. Well, I'm pretty sure.
No, just say it. Go.
The pandemic.
Yeah.
All right. How has the pandemic affected you?
Made me better.
It made you better?
Yeah. I had time to sit with myself. I had time to learn things about me that I never knew I could do. I can cook. I can clean.
Yeah.
I can put together shit.
Yeah.
I can swim. I can sit still. I can burn food. And I can eat it afterward. Like, I learned shit about me. And I think everybody should take the pandemic seriously because it's, you know, when you're tapped into God, you understand that God does everything with a purpose. And with this pandemic, it affects all of us. So what is your purpose? Why did God do this for you personally? That's what you gotta figure out. That's a joke.
You did? I'm
Back to the paper, nigga.
I'm getting. All right. Do you believe that the virus is as big as the media says it is?
I don't know, nigga. What the fuck I look like? Conspiracy theory?
Hey, nigga, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Because we keeping it real right now.
Yeah, I believe that it exists.
Yeah.
But I also believe that they want to sell a vaccine, which I'm not going to take. And I'm going to tell black people, don't take that shit until they test it on some other folks first. Mice in labs are not black. Don't be the first nigga to do it.
Thank you. Okay. And last question. When do you think it will end?
Look, I look like Fauci, nigga. I don't fucking know.
I'm just asking your opinion.
I
It's
hope
opinion,
tomorrow, nigga. I hope
Tomorrow?
I don't fucking know. But whenever it ends, just know that God's done telling his lesson.
Right.
Who are you after this? Who are you trying to be during? What are you working to be during? Everybody's like, yo, I want to be a writer. Well, nigga, then you should be writing this whole pandemic. You should be reading books about writing. Don't tell me about your motherfucking dreams if you ain't going to work toward them. Use this time for you to be the you that you always thought you could be. And since the world stopped, wow, now you got time to catch up to the you that you always wanted to be. So go be you. Don't be him. I hate this shirt.
Oh, shit. Goddamn.
God bless y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad you do testimony
I
time.
don't know, nigga.
Fuck it. That's the end of the show.
Bye, nigga.
Thank you. Well, that's been another episode of Talking Shit About Shit. The nigga ain't want to do testimony time, but we out.